Alright, so what's up guys, welcome back to a brand new Black Ops 4 video here today on the channel. Now in today's video I'm going to be covering some tips and tricks for you guys within Black Ops 4 that you can, implement into your own gameplay, into your own playstyle, and hopefully help you improve at the game itself. So the tips and tricks that I'm going to be covering are not specified to any sort of player, any sort of skill level. These are just tips that you can use for whatever sort of player you are, whoever you are, and like I said, hopefully help you improve and get better at the game. So if you guys have not dropped a like already, I'd really appreciate it if you could smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're brand new, because we are literally 110 subs off of 3k, and I really want to see us hit that before like the 15th of December. So hopefully we can. Let's get into this video, and starting off with the first tip and trick I'm going to be covering is your streaks. So one big thing that I have learned in every Call of Duty, specifically Black Ops 4, but for every Call of Duty, is when you're like that one kill or that 50 assist off of your last streak, you're like, oh duff it, I'm 50 assist off, I'm one kill off, I'll just jump out and get that kill, and boom. And 95% of the time you choke that, you die. It's very, very frustrating because, if you're going for like I guess your strike team, it's a 13 kill streak, you get those 12 kills leading up to the strike team, and then you die off that one more kill you need, and you always think, well shit, like, why did I have to get those 12 kills without dying, and then that last kill is the kill that I had to choke and die on. I could have died after that, 5 kills after that, doesn't matter. It just had to be that one death that I got on that, on that streak. And that's me, literally, like, so much. And the reason that is just because it's overconfidence. It's not exactly you being cocky, it's just overconfidence. You see that you need 50 assists, you see you need that one kill, and you just get, overconfident, and you just push it, and you blow it, and there's a potential of like 5 or so kills, 5 or 8 kills with your drone squad, or it's like 10 or 11 with your strike team, depending on how they play that match, of course. But rushing streaks just isn't worth it. Get them at all costs, because if you're going for a strike team or a gunship, both of those streaks get very high numbers of kills, and you got to think of it like this: you either want to rush and be overconfident and be able to get it or choke it, or just play it safe, camp, get that last kill, get that streak, and then you've got that, extra, you can possibly get 15 kills with a gunship. And I'm not exactly promoting camping at all I'm saying is that when you're that 50 assist off, when you're that one kill off, just hide in a corner, camp, get it at all costs, because it's not worth risking risking a whole streak just because of one overconfident death that you got. And that is definitely what I'd recommend in terms of streaks. Now the next tip and trick I'm going to be going on to is an attachment. So today I'm going to be talking about stock. So mobility is very, very important, and it is key when ADSing. So use it on all weapons that are available, even SMGs if you want to, because when you ADS with SMGs, they are obviously faster, they're lighter weapons, and your mobility when ADSing with them is a lot quicker than normal weapons. But if you want to use stock on an SMG, that is absolutely fine. It is crazy fast speed when you ADS with an SMG and you're using stock at the same time. So I would recommend running that. I do use it on the Maddox and the gameplay you guys are seeing in the background. I also tried to get a gameplay where I showed what I'm talking about so that you can actually see it in game and how it works, and I did try my best to stay back here and not risk my streaks. It was a very good gameplay, so I hope you guys are enjoying it. So stock is pretty basic, but like I just wanted to talk about it because if you're using, if you're using an AR and you peek around a corner, the chances of killing someone with stock are a decent amount higher than if you didn't have it. The mobility just gives you that extra movement to, when you're going side to side with the sight, the chances of you killing them are a lot higher, so I would recommend running stock. Now going on to a settings tips and trick, go into your controller settings, go to your like button, or is it the stick layout? I think it's button and stick layout or something like that, and change it to stick and move. I'll get the specific thing for you guys just in a second here, because I don't actually know what it's called. So let me see it here. So go options, go controls, then go to your button layout, and then go stick and move. Because the thing with stick and move is that you can jump shot with your analog stick. So you guys know how, you've got both of your thumbs on your analog stick, and if you want to jump shot someone, you have to move your thumb over to X or A, whatever console you're on. You actually have to move your thumb over to that, so that means you've got one thumb on the analog stick and one thumb on the jump button, and that can just be super annoying. Not only do you have to, take your finger off the aiming analog stick, it's what you aim with, and then go to jump, and it's just a lot more inaccurate. But with stick and move, you can actually just click your right analog stick in, and you can jump with that. So while you're aiming, with your right trigger or whatever the hell it is, you know, you aim with that and then you look around with the right stick as well as being able to move at the same time. So you can click it in, which is jumping, and then moving or looking around, you know, ADSing at the same time. So it's very, very efficient. You don't have to move your thumb to that extra button to jump shot. You can just click it in while you're aiming, and that is one of the most, like, out of all of the settings videos I've seen on Call of Duty, most of the time it's just sensitivity, controller vibration, you know, maybe an audio setting, but stick and move from a default button layout is probably the biggest change that you could make in the settings. So that is really, really good. I would recommend 100% that you guys use it, and I know it's a bit of a change to get used to, but once you do, you will thank me so much and how much it will improve your gameplay. So I would recommend you do that. So the next tip and trick we are going to be going on to is actually to do with your optics. So the reflex, elo, holographic, and recon all got a update to each of them. So don't take my word for reflex, but I know for a fact that elo got nerfed, so it got more recoil added to it. So no matter what gun you run elo on, that gun is automatically going to have more recoil. And the reason they did this was to like balance out the sights that are used, because obviously everyone loves running elo. It's a very clean, smooth sight to use, or an optic to use, and everyone loves it. And then as for holographic and recon, they got recoil taken away, so they got reduced from it, so they got buffed. Now, if you use holographic and recon, yes, your gun will automatically have less recoil, which actually works as grip and an optic in one, which is very, very good. Now, I do not know much about reflex. I cannot remember if that got touched at all, and yeah, I'm not too sure, but I am using reflex in this gameplay just in case that is what does help you improve, because I know for a fact, like I said, elo, holographic, and recon didn't get their updates, so I just want to be safe and use reflex. I wouldn't recommend using holographic or recon as much as I would with reflex, because holographic and recon are two very big sights, and they're very in your face sights, and they do block out vision from the side. But the reason reflex and elo are good to run because they're small, simple, smooth sights that allow you to see a lot more. So I wouldn't recommend running reflex, guys, on any weapon that you run, as I don't think it got touched at all, and that is definitely something I would, you know, push for you guys to use. Now, the last tip and trick I'm going to be going on to is for more of like the beginner sort of casual players. This one is talking about Crash, Specialist, and Scavenger. So if you guys aren't aware, there's a specialist in the game called Crash. He gives you the ability to drop an assault pack, which gives you a pack of ammo, and then his main specialist ability is a little iPad thing. It's called the TAC 5. It gives you 50 extra health on top of the health you currently have. So if you have the normal 150 health and armor, please don't, you will get a 50 extra health boost. And so he's a bit of a support specialist. He doesn't have any lethal weapons. He does in fact drop an assault pack, which, like I said, gives you a boost of ammo, and then TAC 5 gives you a boost of 50 extra health to your whole entire team as well. And also your whole entire team gets to pick up the assault pack and get their boost of ammo. So what we're going to be talking about in this is Scavenger and Crash. Now, Scavenger has been in pretty much every single Call of Duty that I have played. It obviously allows you to replenish ammo from packs off the ground from fallen enemies, and I will tell you guys, this Call of Duty Black Ops 4 is the first Call of Duty that I have ever played where I have not used Scavenger, and that's the pure reason why, because of Crash. He gives you the assault pack, which gives you a boost of ammo, and by the time you do get the assault pack, you'll still have maybe a clip or so in your weapon, and that is just absolutely amazing because you don't have to worry about having Scavenger. You are able to, you know, free up that perk slot and use something else. And in my suggestion, I would run Engineer. I've talked about Engineer a lot before. Pretty much what Engineer allows you to do is see the enemy equipment through the walls. I'm sure a lot of you already know about it. You can see the mesh mines, you can see the microwave shields, you can wire. You can see where attack deploys are coming from as well. If you're confused about why people are spawning around you and then you realize there's attack deploy, and you're able to see all of that through the walls, and it saves you from, you know, getting killed a lot. That is actually something that I would recommend running, Crash, and then you get to use Engineer, and it saves you so many deaths, guys, especially from the mesh mines and the microwave shields. You get to see them a lot quicker, and that's just, you know, one step ahead that you are. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, man. If you did, please do drop a like on it, subscribe to the channel with post notifications on to never miss a video. You know, hit that bell as well to help me out. We're 110 subs off 3k, so if you haven't subbed, like I said, hit that bell, drop a sub, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Have a great day, everybody, and I'm out.